by Mayor Garcetti to be the General Manager of the Economic Workforce Development Department, and she has served and done a wonderful job for the past 12 years. 5 years in that, but she's been serving LA for quite some time. So I want you guys to definitely give her your undivided attention. Like I said, we will be bringing you out your desserts, but we want to make sure we give her our undivided attention. Jan Perry, Miss Jan Perry is going to share her wonderful, wonderful gems with us tonight. We want to make sure that we're providing you guys with information that will help you, number one, find those jobs that are being created right now in the city of Los Angeles, and also the best places and best resources for housing, okay? So I'd like for you guys to stand up, give a warm welcome to Miss Jan Perry. Miss Jan Perry, give it up, give it up.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing tonight? You had a nice dinner, didn't you? It looked very tasty. I'm happy to be here with you tonight because I really want to share some information with you because I think it will be helpful. But before I get into the details, where's Chaplain Kelly? Chaplain Kelly, okay, she's right over there. So I'm going to tell you some things tonight about what the city has to offer to you. And if you're interested, if you want to learn more about it, let Chaplain Kelly know, and then she's going to call me at work, and then I'll make arrangements to come over to the mission with the right people to sit down and talk to you. Okay, so you don't have to go anywhere. All right? So, for those of you who don't know, when I was a councilwoman for 12 years, I represented the Skid Row community. So, I love helping people get on with their lives and reclaim their lives and put it all back together. So that's why I'm here tonight. So I want to tell you this. First of all, the city has 16 work source centers to get you trained, to get you computer skills, to get you going. And then we have placement, we have job openings, so we can help you get a job. We also have a very small work source center inside the Central Library in downtown Los Angeles. Does anybody ever go to the Central Library? Raise your hand. All right. So you go to the Central Library and ask them for the work source center, and you will find a small work source center inside the Central Library. It's particularly designed for people who are without a permanent place to live and spend a lot of time in the library during the day, trying to find a job or just trying to talk to folks, get some help, find some resources. So that's there. But we don't just help the adults, we also help the children. So we have 14 youth source centers for young people ages 16 to 24 who have come out of school and they're not working. And we have a year-round employment program called Hire LA's Youth, where we get young people jobs for 6 weeks. They make the minimum wage now, and they get financial literacy training so they know what to do with their money when they get it. And it's the first job which leads to the next job. And if the kids do a good job, many of them get permanent jobs. Then we help them get back into school. So the other program that we have is very much focused on people who are experiencing instability in their lives, and it's called LA Rise. It's the Los Angeles Regional Initiative for Social Enterprise. Now, I just want to tell you what this means. If you ever been to the Downtown Women's Center, and they have a coffee shop in there, okay? That's a social enterprise. Downtown Women's Center has a consignment store. That's a social enterprise. That store is so their clients, their residents can go into the store and they can work and they can get job skills. Some of the other rest of the missions have social enterprises to help people learn how to go back to work. It's for people who are homeless, for veterans, for people who are coming out of prison, and again, for young people. it helps people who've been out of work for a long time. And it's a safe space, and they will put you to work for 12 to 15 months until you're ready to move on to the next place, the next level. A lot of the folks get jobs in food services, janitorial, in maintenance, and in office work. But what LA Rise does is it gives people that personal support to stabilize your life so you can maintain your employment and get health care and training in the career, whatever path you end up taking. Now, just to give you a benchmark, we've enrolled over 1,000 people in this program since it started a few years ago. And 400 of those folks have been placed in permanent employment already. Now these are people who are formerly homeless, okay? So it can be done, and it will be done. I just want to share a couple of stories with you because I've actually met the next man I'm going to tell you about. His name is Charles Bailey. He came to LA Rise. He was homeless and had been incarcerated. His first night as a free man, he was sleeping outside in a rainstorm. He found LA Rise by hook or by crook. He took a lot of classes. He developed his resume. And then he got a job with Chrysalis. Now, who here has heard of Chrysalis? Anybody heard of Chrysalis? That's a job program on Main Street. He got a job on a highway maintenance crew, and it helped him into his re-entry into the workforce. Last time we checked, he had a full-time job at a warehouse. Now what he says is that Chrysalis and Goodwill and LA Rise gave him the opportunity to move beyond his past. And then he said, and I'm going to quote him, "I'm making my own money, and I'm feeling confident about myself." And he said, "Thank you for believing in me," and he's happy to be a part of LA Rise. Now, another program I want to tell you about called Targeted Local Hire. This is a program with the city of Los Angeles. Now, we've got about 40,000 people working for the city. In 2018, about 46% of those people are eligible for retirement. So you know what that means? That means job openings. That means job openings. That means that the city, the third largest employer in the county of Los Angeles, that means there's opportunities for people. Opportunities for everybody to transform their lives. So targeted local hire is intended to give people an opportunity to overcome those barriers to full-time employment. People who may have criminal records, people who have a history of incarceration, veterans, young people, and people who are linguistically isolated or maybe only speak another language, so it's hard for them to get a job because they just have challenges in communicating. I also want to share with you, and this is something that the ladies might be interested in, is that we have on-the-job training to become a vocational worker and work in the office. Once accepted into the vocational worker program, you get on a career track. You can learn, and this is for everybody, how to work as a gardener, a tree surgeon, a custodian, a maintenance worker, even work as an attendant in our city's motor pool. An office trainee will allow you to fill a clerical role in one of our city's departments. Now, this is for full-time employment. Salaries start at $15 an hour, and you get health, care, retirement, and commuter benefits. That means some way to be able to get to work. That's part of your benefit package. So after you complete the on-the-job training and pass probation, targeted local hire program people, participants, transition to civil service employment. That is a big deal, because once you get into the civil service system, you know, you do your job, you do it well, the sky is the limit. So I wanted to share these with you because I think that we have a lot to offer. And I just want to close with this because I just think it's inspirational. I actually met this woman. Her name is Lori Williams. She had addiction issues. She had been in jail. She was estranged from her children. She went into one of the work source centers to get some training. And she attended the Congresswoman Maxine Waters construction course. And here's a lady who is now working as a pile driver on the Metro Regional Connector construction project. She's out there working there on the Crenshaw line, on the light rail. Now, when I saw her speak, she said she didn't even have the words to tell what it meant to her to have so much support and encouragement when she needed it the most. She had reunited with her children. She was very grateful to everyone who makes services like this available. And she said, "Thank you for giving me a second chance." She said her children were proud of her. And when you want to reinvent yourself, this is the place to be. So, let me just close with this quote from a woman who lived many years ago and was a freed slave and walked all the way from Mississippi to California and became one of the wealthiest African-American landowners in the city of Los Angeles. Her name was Biddy Mason. She said, "If you hold your hand closed, nothing good can come in. The open hand is blessed, for it gives in abundance, even as it receives." So call me, call Chaplain Kelly. We'll get you busy. Thank you very much.